faster ways to build muscle? Yes, there is. And I am going to show you that in this video. What is up, YouTube? Today I am going to be talking about 3 ways on how you can build muscle faster than most people. Small things you just need to put into your workout. Just those small things, small changes that can make a very impactful difference. If you're already doing this stuff, then if you're a beginner, you don't really need to know this stuff because you're really still new to the system. You don't need to know all this advanced tips and stuff because you're still new. Your body's still new. You still have time. You're still sensitive to training, so you're gonna gain a lot of muscle in the first year, even while doing these tips. These tips are useless to you. I'm only talking about intermediate trainers, so people who've been training for at least a year to 2 years, and the expert trainers people who've been training for more than 2 years. I'm talking to those type of people. I'm talking to those people right now. Right now, I'm going to talk about the pyramids. So pyramiding up, and pyramiding down. So what are the pyramids? Going from heavy to lightweights is pyramiding down. Going light to heavyweights is pyramiding up. So I've already experienced this for myself and seen some research on this. I'll put up the papers for you now. But pyramiding down, but doing both will make a very impactful difference in your results. So some of you already be doing this drop setting. So drop setting is when you go from heavy to light. We don't want to do that at the end of our workout. We want to do that at the beginning of our workout. Okay, you want to drop set at the beginning of your workout. You want to pyramid down at the beginning of your workout, because now making the weights heavier over time, that is progressive overload. So now over time you have to be lifting heavier and heavier and heavier weights, right, at that specific exercise to grow that muscle, because your muscle is under metabolic stress. So you have to do the heaviest set so you have enough energy in the beginning of your workout. So when you have enough energy in the beginning of your workout, that means you can push more heavier weights and do more than if you were to do them in the middle or at the end of your workout. So pyramiding down in the beginning of your workout is a must. Sorry, I have to say this, it is a must. You have to obviously warm up a bit, do maybe a warm-up set and then get into it, so you don't risk any injuries. Why did you say that pyramid doing both is good for you, beneficial? Because it is. Because now after you pyramid down for that specific exercise, when you go to the next exercise, I recommend pyramiding up. So basically starting from lightweight going to heavyweight. Because now a lot of old school bodybuilders used to do that a lot, pyramiding up. And so there is a reason why they would actually do that. Scientists have shown that doing reps from 6 to 30 reps is the ideal rep range for building muscle. You do light weights, you can do light weights in between up to 30 reps, and you'll still be gaining benefits out of that. Because now think about it, if you pyramid down for the first set, fine, get benefits from that. Now you pyramid down for the next exercise, you're gonna be too tired from the other exercise to be doing heavy weights for the next exercise. Because I tried this before, I used to keep pyramiding down. So I used to drop set for one exercise, then I'll drop set for the next exercise, then I'll drop set again for the next exercise. And for the first one, I'll always get stronger. For the rest of those exercises that I did at the gym, I wouldn't get strong. I'll be at a plateau. You have to pyramid up, because when you do light weights, you can still gain muscle from doing light weights. Just go up in weights. And yes, you have to have both. So pyramiding up and pyramiding down are 2 ways you can gain muscle easily. And that'd be simple, but there are 2 effective ways you can gain muscle. Okay, so now on to the next one. Sleep. Okay, now probably you've heard from so many bodybuilders, sleep is important, sleep is this, sleep is that. Efficient sleep. Let me tell you something. If I were to say between dieting and sleeping, which one is more important, I'll say sleeping. No doubt, hands down, sleeping. Obviously diet determines how much you gain and all that, but sleep is essential. It's so essential to the point of it's crazy. The reason, now I will show you like a picture of myself 6 months into training. The reason I looked that big, just only 6 months into training, I actually looked big, relatively big, and I was doing athletics and all that. I wasn't even eating a proper diet. It's not just because of newbie gains, it's because I was sleeping. You don't understand. I used to sleep like 9-10 hours at night. Right now I only sleep like 7, but I used to sleep that long because, you know, I wasn't really that stressed about school and all that. But still, now that shows how much sleep is so important for your body and for your body functions and all that. So you have to sleep enough. Then you'll see that, yo, I'm getting the gains. You're gonna get gains way faster than most people. Most people these days don't even sleep that much. They only sleep like 4 hours. And they go to gym and think to themselves, why am I not getting any gains? It's because you're not sleeping. Sleeping is the most important thing in the list. You training, then sleeping. Number 1 will be training. Number 2 will be sleep. Number 3 will be diet. Scientists have backed up saying that people who slept for 8 hours at night got 60% more gains. And then people who slept only for 5 hours at night got 40% less gains. Come on, you should see the correlation with sleep. Sleep is so important, you don't understand. So you have to get enough sleep. That's what I know. That's what a lot of fitness influencers say, but I ain't gonna tell you this like properly. Like, if you really want to see gains, you have to sleep. If you want to learn more, please subscribe and like this video. You know, we are going to be talking about mind-muscle connection. So some of you guys might have already heard about this mind-muscle connection. Mind-muscle connection is a real thing. So now, if you are not thinking about the movements or your muscle, how your muscles are compressing, or where the muscle is working, that exercise will be less effective. Because I can tell you this, for all you know, you could be curling, right? You could be curling like in this horrific form. You could have it, and then when you're curling, then after you're done curling, you might feel it in your biceps, but you might also feel it in your low back. You might feel it on your shoulders and all that, you know. So mind-muscle connection helps to concentrate on the muscle you are using. You have to contract and think about that muscle contracting. You have to feel the muscle. So you have a better form. You know that when you do the mind-muscle connection, you know that it's targeting the right places, not the wrong places, not targeting your shoulders instead of your biceps. So mind-muscle connection is very important for muscle growth because you are targeting those muscle fibers. And the way you can do a mind-muscle connection is by envisioning that the muscle's contracting. Every time you lift it, or you think about how your arms are contracting, or you do compressions or isometric holds, so you can feel the muscle on that area contracting. Or you could just maybe just flex in between sets so you can feel that mind-muscle connection, so you can feel that muscle is working. So that's how you get a mind-muscle connection. So that's it from me, guys. Those are the tips and advice I have for you. Maybe some of you might say, okay, what you said was common sense, everyone knows this. Some of you might not know this, but these are the tips, the main factors of growing muscle, the small tips. Some people already know this stuff, but they don't use it. Please use these tips and trust me, you will get results not like before. So thank you for watching this, guys. Please subscribe, like, hit that button. Thank you. Peace.